Hello.
Hey.
Welcome back. But you want to take a KK? Am I taking? Okay.
No.
We're back. Insights. We're back. Back again from the dead. I know the three of us were announced dead in a fiery Zeppelin crash over the heights of Bavaria. One of the two. One of those is a real place. Guess which? You'd be surprised to find out which one. But we're back.
Rumors of our demise were greatly exaggerated.
Indeed. By me. But we're back to watch more One Piece live action. We're on episode 7. One more episode left after this, and then we'll do a little bit chatting about it. But, yeah, some things going down.
So, Nami's clearly a traitor.
Believable.
And is never going to be a crew member.
I'm waiting for them to Game of Thrones Season 9 this. I'm waiting. No, I'm kidding.
We made that joke before that we're going to, like, okay, guys, now you just start cranking these out. Speed up Oda until he, you know.
Gonna hit next season is all about Wano. They're doing a real time skip.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
I mean, weirdly, you might have to on some stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, like we should skip over Long Ring Long Len.
You want to deny the world?
Yes! Yes, I do,
The
Tim.
presentation of Foxy? The Silver Fox?
God, what a weird mixed bag of an art.
But the Davy back fight. The Davy back
I wouldn't
fight.
mind it's just Foxy I don't like. I don't know why. God, because there's so many bits I like out of that arc, to be honest.
The fact that you liked anything out of that arc makes me question your capability.
I know. Like the Afro power. How can you deny it?
I will deny it.
I
won't. Comment down below what you think about Foxy's arc.
Yay? Nay? I mostly go nay. But that's just because they had literally, like, right before that, I guess it wasn't right before that, but one of the best, I guess, filler arcs that is not manga canon. And finding that out was very surprising. I was like, what? Where's G8 when I was reading? And then it's like, oh, this is for the... That's so good it feels like it should just be in there, but...
Yeah, especially since it added a whole storyline for what otherwise was just land on ocean and continue on.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, it was fun.
Calm blue ocean.
But let's go ahead and
yes.
begin. It's a long intro with a lot of outtakes, so many swear words said, mostly by KK, a lot of blasphemy on Tim's part, and just a lot of good boying on my part. So we're going to go ahead and start. That didn't
start. Not.
I don't need this for me right now.
What a nice loading screen. Porpoises, Tim.
Me.
Yeah, it's the other starboard.
Oh, that's right. They have Buggy's head.
What was that? Why'd you say it to my face? Hey, morning, champ.
I know Luffy made a deal with you to find Arla and Cloud. If this is another one of your tricks.
What are you gonna do? Bleed on me?
Spamalot reference.
What are you gonna do? Bleed on me? Oh, what? Because I said bleed on me? You can bleed on me if you want. I mean, a deal's a deal, right? You want your man back? I want my body.
How do we know you're not leading us to a trap?
Uttermont's pirates, right? Come on, I can sing a nice sea shanty to pass the time. Oh, there once was a girl with tendering hair. Stole my map and left me stranded somewhere. Truly a crafty and crooked young lad, such a catch.
Oh, that's reference to Caribou's barrel.
I think it's just a barrel, Tim.
No, how they kept putting Caribou in the barrel.
They've done that to a couple. I'm not trying to, like...
I mean, if it's an Easter egg, it's an Easter egg.
A beautiful, talented woman does not choose to ally herself with a pirate like Arlo. Nami clearly needs to be rescued.
Oh my god, there it is.
Yeah, well, tattoos don't tell the whole story, and like any woman, she is a mystery to be unraveled. Nami made her choice. You don't know why. The only thing I want to hear from you are that they're special. You don't know Nami. Sounds like you don't know her very well either, bosshead.
If only Zoro was able to reciprocate that insult in some other fashion, based on Sanji's physical features.
I mean, this from a man who still has a nose commentary.
Yes, I have commentary on both. Konami Islands.
Up, down, down, left, right,
gonna
BA
say.
start.
Look, the Dragon Balls are in the middle.
Final Dragon Ball. Gotta get it on.
Baby Nami. She's so small. Aw, the windmill.
Tickles.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Neat.
Aw.
Bubbles.
Bubbles. Wow, actually, I love the actress they chose for Bellamere. Bellamere? Oh, they got her hair perfect, too.
Reverse back to me.
Nami, you're bet.
500.
Seriously? Aren't you supposed to be trying to give money, not lose money?
Ugh.
Any day.
All in.
All in.
Strike.
What?
Queen's.
Liar. And you're a cheat.
Oh!
We don't lie about money on this crew.
Yeah!
Right, game's over. Nami, follow on's the word.
Sorry,
Money.
boys. I'll be back for the rest of your berries later.
Yeah, give me all them berries. Strawberries, blackberries, raspberries.
Green berries.
She was cheating.
Well, and in other news, water is wet. I mean,
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Oh, that's right. Because, you know what? I like that they added those games.
Yeah.
That made sense for what Arlong Park was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I also like that they added them playing more interaction between them.
it doesn't take a lot to build a background.
Yeah. There's a lot that it's helping to establish, like, her place there without, like, you know, needing to add too much that I don't think they kind of did in the manga as much. Which I get. But... Oh, this is her room. My eyeballs. I'm absorbing it all. I'm using 100% of my... This is the part with the map where...
The map.
The map.
But they taste just the same. What's that?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, you're such a good liar.
You're not supposed to be reading. Smack!
Witchcraft!
You're supposed to be getting tangelos. They're tangerines,
Where did you get the book,
Bellamere.
Nami?
I took it from the bookstore
What?
Why would you do that?
because I wanted it.
Wow.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Okay, I didn't have any money. What? It's not like I hurt anybody.
You hurt the people you stole from.
Yeah.
And yourself.
No,
We're
they
looking
don't
at
know
you,
what it's
people
like.
who pirate
I
anime.
hate eating tangerines every day. I hate wearing Nojiko's hand-me-down. I hate being poor.
We may not have much, but we have a roof over our heads and we love each other. That's what makes us a family.
Yeah.
No, we're not a real family. Nojiko's not my sister, and you're not even my mom.
Ah,
Sure, they'll keep that hidden.
I think you took a little too much joy in a child being slapped, and that's coming from me.
I didn't take joy in the slap. I just had fun making the slapping motion.
And laughing maniacally as it happened.
I wasn't done, Nami. Like, just running and, like, hair
A body
slap.
slam.
I didn't hear no bell.
The day I found you in Nochiko, my unit had been dispatched to engage a band of pirates in the Oika Kingdom. we got separated. By the end of it, I was wounded, starving.
Couldn't even do my
I
military
thought I
walk.
was gonna die.
I did my best though. That's why I was walking so slow.
When I saw you,
Ooh, even younger.
I had to live.
Nami's supposed to be a baby there.
Close enough.
Not close enough.
Did you know?
I just knew. It was the right thing to do.
It's a continuation of the windmill motif.
I get it.
Do the right thing
It's
to
a
do.
pinwheel. Cheese cake.
It's not a sandwich.
Windmill, windmill, windmill.
I always did think it was weird that in the manga that Nami and her sister's name I'm blanking out, and Bellamere all looked like really similar, like they were actually related. And I was like, y'all, two of you are both adopted.
Yeah.
Why do I have to be proud of?
Oh, you sell yourself too short, Nami. Thanks to you, we know every marine base and pirate stronghold from here to the Gore Kingdom.
But
Yeah.
even if it's mine.
True, but you're still a valued member of this crew, Nami.
Yeah, we make a great team.
Yeah, you were gone so long. Part of me thought you might not be coming back.
Of course I came back. We have a deal, don't we?
Yeah, it's fishmen of my word.
Hmm.
Fishman. Somehow I doubt that. Shake it. Ugh. Hated that.
Rule the East Blue.
It fits,
And
but
on
yeah.
the Red Line, and every other sea after that.
Yeah,
Will
I think
you,
the
though?
Marines might have something to say about that.
Marines can be bought and sold. And once they've outlived their usefulness.
You think killing humans will solve all your problems?
No, but a lot of them.
When an animal grows too wild, it must be brought to heel. You have a special place in my empire.
They better.
Oh, Nami. Oh, I've missed you. But you know, I have another job for you in the meantime. One of the villages is late with their tribute payment.
Which one?
Coco Village.
I'm not exactly welcome there. Can't you send Kuromi or Chu?
No. This job requires a human touch.
Oh, good.
You know, for people called Marines, they don't spend all that much time in the water. Oh, wait! Are we gonna get an interaction between Zeph and Garp?
Yep.
Oh! I've
Ooh.
always wanted
That
that.
was closed for renovations.
We need to speak to the owner of the establishment.
I'm afraid the chef is busy. My apologies, of course. We'll be right with you.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It's a nice place. My dad used to eat here all the time. Well, Daddy ever took me, but
I'm still waiting for Helmeppo's moment
What do you mean?
Marines.
of, like, waking up.
Far side border. A little late to the party, aren't we? I always wonder what happened to the infamous Red Leg Zev. So, do you know this man? Only by reputation. Captain of the Cook Pirates. Yeah, well, those days are far behind me. I'm retired, I'm a chef now. And the only thing under my command is this restaurant. We're not here for you, Red Leg. We need some information about a young pirate who was here recently. Name of Luffy. I can't help you.
Can't or won't.
These days I'm lucky if I remember my regulars. Oh, you'll remember this one. Straw Hat. Always running his big mouth. No, I'm drawing a blank.
You're not a good liar, Zeph.
But how about a Melon House? I've got a dozen T-bone steaks in the busted cooler. It'd be such a shame to let all that delicious marbling go to
We're
waste.
not here for a meal. We're here for
That
information.
steak, medium rare? More rare than medium.
I was about to say, like, Garf's not gonna turn. I was waiting for Gar to go, like, hold on, wait a minute. We might be able to stay. Wow.
Again, no wonder where he gets it from. Just
They made this. I guess it fits still, but they made this place look a lot dingier.
Oh, because this is one of the destroyed towns.
Oh, that's right. They first come to the one that's supposed to be literally flipped upside down.
Arlong did this.
Hey, cat. I think we can all agree that Arlong's a bad fish, but why don't we quit lollygagging and get my body back?
Pipe down in there.
Or what? You gonna whip me up a souffle?
How about you take it for a while? New guy carries a clown head.
I also want to point out that guy sounds like Matt Pat, full disclosure.
That's right, theorists. Here in the US, it's time for Thanksgiving, where tradition dictates that we take time to pause and reflect on all the good things that have happened in our lives, and also stuff ourselves with an irresponsible amount of food.
I was trying to figure out, I was like, why does he sound familiar? And then I realized earlier.
Please, everyone. We don't have much time. We're short again this month. Is it enough?
Time to get some more? No. You don't.
thanks, I never would have known.
She got main character syndrome going
Right?
on
I
now.
was about to say, gee, between the hair and being the only one in an outfit with any form of coloration.
Yeah.
You got a lot of masher in your face, yeah?
Fight. I knew someone was gonna spit, but I didn't expect it to be her.
I mean, closest betrayal.
That house on the head.
Got something for me?
You got something for me?
Anytime there, kid.
I'm sorry I took the math book.
And you promised to never steal again.
I promise.
Bad liar.
Oh, that is a lion.
Who's pressed behind your back?
Maybe.
Boy,
You're not a bad kid, Nami.
but you are a bad liar.
You just did a bad thing. Next time, come to me first. Maybe we can have you do some odd jobs around town.
Thank you, Mr. Genso.
You did the right thing, Nami.
Everyone! Pirates! They're attacking the village!
What's going on?
Everyone, there's pirates!
Pirates, didn't you listen?
Yeah.
That poor guy walking around the corner, just like, what?
Oh, look, they even got his old hat.
Belongs to me.
Flip. Oh, good. There it is. Okay, I couldn't see him earlier.
The scars.
Yeah.
You're short.
Nami, please. Arlong has bled us dry.
Then find more blood. Luffy? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
This is where I belong.
I don't believe that. This is not you.
No, this isn't the me you want me to be.
Not me.
If you need our help. No, I don't need any of you.
Yeah.
Arlong wanted the map, and I conned you into getting it for me. I was never part of your stupid crew.
You don't mean that.
Take the rest of these clowns and sail away from here. I never want to see you again.
I don't know how Buggy's gonna affect the upcoming events now that he's involved.
Okay, that went about as bad as it could. So, back to the boat before the fishmen find us. Sail the hell out of here. Okay.
There's something else going on here. I think she was very clear. She wants us to leave. You don't know women. They never say what they mean. You tell me again why the cook gets nervous.
Don't you guys get it? She's one of them. She's a bad guy. The villagers are terrified of her.
She's Billie Eilish in this
Not all of
piece. Bad guy? Like the song.
Hey! Scar guy!
I need money!
Who was that lady? You know? The one with the cool hair?
Who wants to know?
I'm Monkey D. Luffy. I'm a pirate.
Hunter.
Bird hunter.
We're here to collect Arlong's bounty.
You. I've seen men twice your size, and with twice your number going to Arlong Park.
Twice
None
than
of them ever
4?
came back.
Gad.
We just want to talk to her.
Trust
Eat?
me, you don't. But it'll get you out of my town. Try the house down that road, on the edge of the Tangerine Grove.
I like to imagine someone still lives in the upside down house. They've just gotten used to it. They nail all their furniture to what is now their ceiling.
Long journey on foot kind of body. Anybody else missing the ocean?
Oh yeah, look, everything's gut and overgrown.
I could go bring the boat around if we don't want to walk all the way back.
I forget, have we seen Usopp with goggles at any point during this?
Not yet.
Better pull them out.
Or what?
Or else someone's getting their butt whooped.
Oh, turn around and
Gun.
Now, that's what I've been saying.
Hey, I saw you earlier. Think maybe you and I have something in common.
What could we possibly have in common?
Let's start with Nami. Seems you know her very well.
She's a thief with no conscience. And when there's no more left to take, she leaves and doesn't turn back. Now get off my property.
Nami's part of our crew. She's our friend.
She's my best
My sister
friend.
doesn't have any friends. The sooner you guys realize that, the better.
Sisters. That makes sense. Both as beautiful as each other.
Give it up.
She really did a number on you guys. You're not special,
Yeah.
and I can't help you.
How about a meal?
What?
An exchange of sorts for your valuable time and information.
You cook?
He's a waiter. He's the best cook in the East Blue. You never tasted anything better in your life. Usopp's word.
Ain't got much to cook with.
Ah, you'd be surprised how much I can make with very few ingredients. Come on, what do you say?
Yeah.
A little conversation.
Fine.
Early
But the baby
Sanji.
doesn't.
Actually kind of charming. Steak.
He's
surprised
gonna have
he's
all
going that
12 of
slow.
them. I mean, I think humanly they just had to.
This is nothing you should see him at a curry house.
Fair bit better than marine rations, huh? I didn't know you had the pleasure of dining on a marine vessel. Only in the brig. Where is he, Zev? I know Luffy was here. This is a rare vintage from the Quo. It's been a while since I ran into anyone from the old days. Even if we did find ourselves on opposite sides of a cannon.
Finally got yourself on the right side of the law.
The law had nothing to do with it. It was time to stop. I took my choice. There's a new generation and they're coming up.
They're the worst.
Like hell,
Oh, I didn't say that.
bunch of impulsive children. Perfectly aged. But ready to be enjoyed. You leave it too long. It'll go bad.
That's true of most anything.
You can just serve whiskey.
It's like a con rave.
Yeah. It's nice to see more fishmen, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
It felt like there was like 5 guys in Arlong's crew in the anime, which I get.
Well, we did see a few more, but they were all cut down by Zoro
I was
very
halfway
quickly.
for him to set that pinata on fire.
Nice.
Ah, yeah. You need a fire flower, guys?
Challenge you to a game of ring toss.
Arlong, we need to talk about Coco Village.
We can talk tomorrow. Coco Village will still be there, provided they pay the tribute in full.
That's what we need to talk about. That and the terms of our deal.
Oh, so serious, Nami. Have a drink. Relax.
The record scratch.
Ah! He's so dumb, I love it.
Pleasant surprise.
Always good to catch up, though, I hear troubling news from Gozo. Seems they've recently been raided by pirates.
So terrible.
There are other reports as well about fishmen stirring things up around the Konomi Islands. I have additional concerns.
How many?
About twice as many as that.
That's double our usual arrangement.
Times are changing. It's getting harder than ever to cover up your tracks.
Nami? It's a party. Let's go upstairs to discuss our business.
Ooh. I wonder if he's going to murder this guy in this.
Dinner served.
Told you.
Oh, they got all their tattoos. Cool.
Yeah.
You know, this is the best thing I've eaten my entire life.
Listen, there's plenty more where that came from, but first we really need to know about Nami.
The truth is,
What's going on?
get in.
Mom!
Stay. And no matter what you hear, do not come out.
Mom!
Oh, I hope they recreate the scene. Oh. Oh, man. Still.
Is that any way to treat a gas? Jimmy, there's 100,000 buried. Buried dog. Go fetch it.
Take it. That's all I got.
Three plates on the table. How many people live here?
Only one. No record of any family.
How many people live here? How many?
I have 2 daughters.
You'll have to pay for them. 50,000 buried each.
I gave you everything I had.
Too bad for you. It ain't enough. a family reunion. A little human, so precious. Precious.
Nami, will you take it as tribute for my daughters?
My mom is dead!
You understand what you're saying?
I do.
No, Mom! Why didn't you just lie? You didn't have to tell him about it.
Because you are my daughters. And I would never deny that.
Oh. Oh boy.
Mom, why didn't you just lie? Lying solves everything.
I'm sorry, I wasn't very good, Nami.
No. No, don't say that. Mom, no. Mom, no.
Nami, Michiko, I love you girls.
Oh, that is way more brutal than in the anime and manga.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I just had a traumatic flashback.
I mean,
Oof. You and me both, Sanji. You and me
He's
both.
working for the pirate that killed your mother.
I'm gonna go make a fish fry. How did they get up there? I'm sorry,
There was a ladder.
Okay.
starlight.
See.
Yeah.
He actually followed him this time.
Yeah.
Well, it's short distance. It's easier for Zora.
I was talking about the time on the ship. When he was just on the bow and didn't even want to go talk to him. Like,
She's not anymore. She made her choice.
I'm tired of hearing about Nami from other people.
She told you to leave, Luffy.
Did she though?
So did you.
Oh, got him!
Ooh.
She's not one of Arlong's crew.
Same way I knew you weren't gonna kill me when I cut you down from that cross. Same way I knew about Usopp. And Sanji.
Yeah, I don't know about that later.
I know Nami's good. She needs to know it too.
Tell me, Captain, what's a fair price for your discretion? We had a fair deal.
It's not too easy keeping Marine patrols out of the area. And with your increase in activity, it'd be a shame if word of this got back to Marine headquarters.
I guess it's just the price of doing business.
You're not smarter than people give you credit for.
uh-oh.
Because I'm a fisherman.
That's not
Does it surprise you that I have intelligence?
Ooh.
Ambition. Usage beyond manual labor for humans.
Not at all. I've personally never felt any ill will towards your
And yet, the leaders of the organization you so proudly represent saw fit to disparage and enslave my people.
Slavery has been abolished.
But your prejudice remains.
Has it though?
The same rights as
Has slavery been abolished?
I mean, it's not just fishmen, though. I mean,
I guess, but
very
still.
hard to foster better relations between our people, to keep the peace. The fishman is one of the warlords of the sea.
Jimmy is a fool!
I mean,
Government dog.
They talk about Jimmy!
I serve no man.
He's just saying that because Jinbei would whoop his butt.
I mean, true. Between the two.
Accept me. Terms of our usual deal.
Yep.
Yes. You're smarter than people give you credit for.
Oh!
It's so funny how Arlong talks a big game, but he literally had to go to the weakest sea to gain a foothold.
The point.
Yeah.
I mean, that,
He literally is a big fish in a small pond.
Yeah.
100 million berry. Oh, baby. You've been holding out on me.
I stole that money fair and square. Now, are you ready to honor our agreement?
Bring the money to me by sunrise, and I'll consider the matter closed.
Chocolate Village is yours.
Hershey Village.
Really? Bring doesn't need up in here. Go.
Oh.
Yep, he's good.
There's a way for the rat to earn some extra berry after all.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I was trying to remember how the events play out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2 minstrel shooters. Good enough.
Carps and a giant fish.
You drink.
Ah,
You're welcome.
it's a garden type of fish. No.
Come on.
Alcohol. They are both minors, if I remember right.
I mean,
Eh.
Okay, I don't know.
Laws of the world government.
I guess, and I don't know, it's like beer and stuff. I'm like, I guess different society, different time period.
does this
But
also raise that joke about like you're old enough to die for your country, but not old enough to purchase liquor?
That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. There's just like a difference between beer and like hard liquor, which is what they appear to be drinking. Drunk Kobe.
Is this really what we're supposed to be doing?
What are you talking about?
Maybe the Straw Hat Pirates aren't the villains that the Marines are making them out to be.
Thought it was going to take a lot more liquor to bring out your mutinous side.
It just seems like...
I love how he's sticking with the hairstyle,
Yeah,
too.
well, I mean, at this point, it's going to take so long.
Alright, out with it. You know something.
Oh.
Garp is Luffy's grandfather.
Oh!
All the things I thought you were going to say, that wasn't even on the list.
Is this going to become the worst kept secret?
I mean, it was when it came out.
Why else would a vice admiral be going after some rubber kid playing pirate?
He's not playing. You say what you want about Luffy, but he's the real deal.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Not to a man like Garp. You colour outside the lines, you get your arm chopped off. What?
Seems like you can relate. Must have been hard going up with a dad like Axel Morgan.
I am nothing like that straw hat.
Fellow with a straw hat came through here the other day.
Do you know where he was heading?
I might. Is it worth to you?
Oh.
Seth will keep his mouth shut, but this guy won't.
Towards me, flaring its tusks. The last of the wild boars of Jaya. 2 days. 2 days I wrestled that crazed dog. Until finally I prevailed.
I'm thinking of Jura, never
I
mind.
cooked it over an open flame. And ate it with my bare hands. Just fire and flesh. And how did it taste? That meat.
God, I've always wanted this.
Yeah.
That was the best meal I've
For all
ever
the things to add, this is pretty
The longer
good.
they elude you, the more satisfying the catch. You know, you're not tricking me with your delicious stories. I'm not hunting a boar. Last thing I want to do is put myself in the middle of a family dispute.
Oh.
Got him.
It's special. Reminds me of another pirate we knew back in our glory days. Don't see us saying it's gonna make it less true. Kid reminds me of Gold Roger.
I mean, yeah.
And look what happened to him.
Alright.
Executed. Skewered by Marine pole arms.
Because he chose to do so. Just throw it
Yeah.
out there.
I don't want the boy to suffer the same fate. He stood up for Parati when we were attacked. I might be out of the game, but I still live by the code.
The code.
Keep to the code.
The code. More like guidelines.
More guidelines.
I have a bartender I need to fire.
Thank you for the meal. Have the navigator set a course immediately for the Konomi Islands.
Aye, sir.
No. You have to know when it's time to let them go. Change is coming whether you want it or not. It's their turn now.
It's our time. Down here, it's our time.
Goonies.
Straw hats never say die.
God, that's really appropriate.
Oh, wow.
They don't.
They don't.
Bow!
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some hair.
She's just taking it in stride.
Oh, come on. Where's the fun in that? Do you really think your little toys can get through the skin of a fishman? These are smoke bombs. Smoke? That's rich. Makes you think of how long it's been since I've had any smoked fish. Maybe if you guys had some extra, please?
If a man is hungry, I feed him.
Never turn down someone who's
Ah,
hungry.
screw you guys! Arlong's gonna bite the out of you anyway. You know you don't stand a chance against him and his army. And you dumb pieces of garbage, you ain't gonna do anything against that stupid...
New guy shuts up the clown head.
That got dark real quick. I left at the wrong moment.
Oh.
No, clearly you think this is funny. You know.
And here's Nami to desecrate a grave, proving once again that she is the worst.
I'm going to really desecrate a grave for money. Of course I will.
Of course I am. Now the question of what did she do with the body originally? She's like, I opened the coffin, but there was no one there. I could have swore she died. She's got Pell syndrome.
How dare you? It's not enough that you're working for a mother's killer, but now you're desecrating her grave too? Don't you go, wait!
Oh, are they changing it up?
What you think? You have no idea what I think!
Oh,
wow.
That broke real easy.
Well.
What's this? Is this the money that you stole? And you're hiding it next to our mother's body.
Okay, I don't like that they're changing that aspect. If they're doing what I think.
Yeah, because the original.
Yeah, originally, and
it was the worst kept secret of their village that
everyone already knew. Everyone knew about this deal.
You killed my mother.
Alright, I did. The ex-Marine. She was brave, I'll give her that. Let me guess, you've come to even the score. You want to kill me, little girl?
No. I want to join your crew.
That's rich. Why would I ever let a human onto my crew?
Because I have something you want.
You do this. This is good. Maybe the best I've seen of the East Blue fishmen all you.
So let me join your crew, and I'll help you.
Help me. I killed your mother. And now, you want to come work for me. Why would you do that?
Because you have something I want.
Your life and some shark fin soup.
Told Arlong I'd work for him on one condition. That he let me buy back Cougar Village. And he said he would. For 100 million berry. 100 million. That would take a lifetime. I have the money. All of it. And now I can buy the freedom of the village and everyone in it.
Roger from Big O said it best. Don't ever give in.
Never give up. Never surrender.
This whole time, you were trying to help.
I'll accept this change if it's only her that didn't know it. That
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping is
Genzo
maybe
the-
they kept it from her.
Everybody else in the village. Oh yeah,
Well, I could see it in like we kept it from you because we thought if you knew it would hurt you more than anyone.
I don't know though. That was a pretty big act for them to all be putting on with her taking the money kind of deal.
Well, I mean, the only one who acted aggressive was her.
Yeah.
And you let me hate you. I hated you.
A shame to break up this touching scene. I've heard that pirates are stashing their plunder in this area. You two wouldn't know anything about that, would you? That's obviously been stolen. By the authority of the Marines and the world government, we're going to have to confiscate it.
No, you can't do that. It's mine.
100 million berry. And where would you get that much money?
How did you know it was 100?
I mean, also not a very well kept secret.
No, I'm just really good at that game where you like guess how many jelly beans are in a jar.
I got that Rain Man thing. I see things on the floor and.
We'll take you into custody as well.
No! You can't do this! You can't do this!
Fight the power! Oh.
How does it feel to be betrayed?
I thought they said they were also arrested.
The entire village! Let me wait!
Adding some urgency by having the village be a little behind.
I wonder if they're still gonna do the Zoro getting lost thing.
We all know the truth of this world. Fishmen are the rightful rulers of the seas. The humans know it too. They fear our power, so they bound us with chains. They loathe our presence, so they banned us from their cities. But we broke those chains.
I can break these cuffs. You can't break what's cuffs.
Now the time has come to restore the natural order of this world.
Just love the full 180 on like the superiority
Centuries.
complex from enslavement thing.
Well, I mean,
kept us down. So-called leaders, they allowed it.
Not that I necessarily blame him on
Banners
some of
of
the
unity and peace
things that he
based
suffered
on
through, but it's like,
It's one of those things of it's understandable, but his response is still not acceptable.
But I ain't surrendering. We are the embodiment of fisherman superiority, and with the Grand Line map, we will reclaim our birthright. Our righteous rage will burn through Coco Village to the ends of the East Blue, and as we move to the Grand Line and beyond, We will teach each and every human their rightful place beneath us.
Yeah. Do you want to come back around? Why?
Yeah, I was just wandering through, but
Actually, that or he would turn around. Hey, Jinbei. Again, like
Jinbei, what
looking over at Jinbei. Can I come down? I don't want to see racist, but I really want to come down.
This has nothing to do with your race, just so you know. We are the superior, looking at the Yonko and the warlords. Pretty sure there's a couple of people still above you.
Oh, they actually did it. Oh.
Okay. Hey, it's the most acting. Sheesh. Most acting we've seen out of this. No.
Well, it is a big moment, so.
no one hurts my navigator. Not even my navigator. Like punches me.
Here. You did.
You didn't earn those scars. Not me.
Then leave. You don't know anything about what's going on here.
I don't.
I'm gonna go Terminator on this place. There you go.
Opening up emotionally and learning to trust others. The hat! Do it!
Yeah.
She's like, what?
This would be a funny moment to learn that her head is like twice his size.
He tried to push it down.
Of course I will.
Oh.
She's just like, what's with the hat?
No, she knows because he.
I know, but it's just the.
Of course I will.
Yell it! Yell it!
Of course I
I'm sorry, that did look a little bit dumb. I wanted it!
Oh, yes, the poses!
Let's go. All right. What's that? They're attacking the village.
I knew that's where it was gonna end.
Yep.
Yeah. Gotta end on the big climactic fight. Alright.
Alright.
Commentary. Ooh, lordy.
Man, a lot of emotional stuff in this episode.
Yeah.
I was... Again, I love some of the stuff I'm seeing. I'm glad we got a thing between Zeph and Garp. Like I said,
Yeah,
I've always wanted that.
Because it's a meeting of some of the old school.
Yeah.
And we know that they're around, but in the original, we never got that chance for them to really meet often.
So honestly, it makes the divergence in the plot work. Call it a meet cute. Then they get married. No, overall, I love the direction they're going. I love the visual changes. I like the games and stuff and the more life we see in Arlong Park. Because it was a little bit more plain in the animated manga, which I get. I get the limitations they have in a way. Like, time and what they need to fit into panels and all that. But like this one, if they ever eventually get to Sapodi Park, is that how you say that? I just realized I don't think I've ever heard it out loud.
I've heard it pronounced Sabodi or Sabaody.
I hear more Dusaba, but
But either way, so if we ever eventually get to the point, I'm sure we'll hopefully get to see that. I'm hoping they'll indicate it later, but I hope they don't get rid of the, like, everyone knew about Nami's deal already. Obviously, we already know one person didn't. But I don't know, it lended, like, another emotional, like, hit to the story to know, like, everyone knew and no one said anything because they didn't want Nami to know that they knew.
For me, and this is one of the ones where I take up the opposite. I think having everybody know about this and just be like, oh yeah, we're just going to keep this kind of on the down low, you know, that whole it takes a village kind of thing almost becomes, you know, like, wow, guys, thanks for the support by keeping it. But I can see, and again, I'm not saying that's wrong. It was one of those things with the original story there. I was kind of like, it felt like to me, on the one hand, it is, it would almost read as those things where somebody does something for you and it's driven by emotion. Mm-hmm. And it's not a bad choice. It's something they thought about you and went, oh, I think this is what you'd want, or I think this is what would help you. And yet, then when you hear them say it, you're almost like, no, actually, I would have preferred B if you would have talked to me.
Yeah.
But that was for me. But again, coming from a logic perception, that was my thing with that originally. However, I can see that there is that solidarity feeling if you have them all keeping it a secret together.
Yeah.
So I can see kind of a little bit of
both. And correct me if I'm wrong, but one in the original that part of the reason why they kept that they knew from her because they were hoping that she would just one day give up on them and leave and be free of Arlong.
Don't remember, to be honest. I like watching this has made me want to go back and reread.
Well, that was like when we first started this. I was like, I haven't watched since it. Yeah,
because that was we didn't get to see it here, but the part of the whole thing of after the money got stolen in the original Genzo and the rest of the village to admit that they knew and were gonna go attack Arlong Park, even knowing that they were gonna die because they were like, we were already. Borrowed time. We were hoping that you would give up on us and be free, but now we got nothing left to lose.
Yeah.
I think that was what he was kind of going for with that, of that, they were treating her badly in the hopes that she would stop sacrificing for them.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'll have to go back and reread it. My other thing, and this is actually a criticism I have, because I don't know how far they're planning to go with this. Yeah. And so, obviously, that influences some stuff. If they're not planning to take this super far, then I understand these decisions. But if they're leaving it open and they're like, if we get to do it, great. If not, they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot right now by excluding a certain character, which is Hachan. I already know he doesn't show up. And the problem with that, spoilers, he is a major plot point way later down the line.
Both at Sapa Odi and at Fishman Island.
Yeah, in a way that you cannot write around it. You can't replace him with another character because the fact that he is who he is important for several reasons. So it's...
the only way I could see them working it back around is if when they have the whole thing against the flying fish riders the first time, Nami sees and he shows up then, and then have it retroactively that he had been part of Arlong's crew.
And maybe he left prior to the events. I had the same thought. Is the only way they could probably get around it is saying like, yeah, he was a part of them, but then he left before. Because he decided he couldn't do it anymore. It's like, fine. Yeah. But I don't know, it doesn't have as much weight, in my opinion, with that.
And again, I think, again, we're kind of having to watch these still with that knowledge that, like, again, to watch an entire story arc condensed down to 8 hours.
Yeah.
Is, and they're really having to do some of that cut, paste,
Like, I understand the
Splice
reasoning for
around.
certain cuts and, like you said, condensing down, because as far as they knew, they were getting one season out of it. It's like, that's fine. But I'm not a fan of when they do these adaptations and then do that sort of thing where it's like, we might only get one season, so let's write however we want and dig ourselves into a hole.
Right. Well,
and
that was
not think about the fact that we might get more seasons.
Yeah, and again, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
We talked about that. I forget which episode we were on when I was saying, if you knew, hey, 3-4 seasons from now, we're still going to be doing, I don't know what line we'd be at that point. If it would be like,
Because
it's interesting because you have a lot of different storylines and a lot of arcs, like major arcs and then small arcs within it. But going back to the commentary on this episode, probably the best acting we've seen out of the series so far.
Yeah. It's just nice to see some emotion.
Yeah, as far as the actual emoting goes, and
which is a good. I figured that they were going to do that when I saw in a lot of the trailers of Nami being very reserved. I figured that they were going to do that, of keep her reserved while she was keeping up the act, and then let her finally emote after she has a breakdown.
And maybe she'll probably relax a little bit and emote a little bit more after this when she's not. And it kind of makes sense for the character and what she's been through and all that, but it's nice to see some, for a character, fine. But the show in general has this kind of problem with a lack of emoting, and we had a bit with
the
Zoro
whispering.
and the whispering.
Well, and to go in with emoting and talking about now again, and this is a very difficult balance to strike, because of course the anime, everything is dialed up to 11. You're extra serious when you're serious, and you're extra hyper when you're hyper.
Yeah,
and as I have said, I appreciate that many of these actors are bringing a charm and a more realistic level of enthusiasm when they're enthused, or a more realistic sorrow when they're sorrowful. But I do agree, the one thing, especially as we're coming here up into the final bit, has been, because there is so much stoicism at certain times, it becomes white noise. When Zoro is going to be deadpan, if he is your only deadpan,
that
fine.
works.
But then to also have Sanji, who, even being charming, is still speaking in this very null, middle tone voice and way, which is not too different from Kuro, when he was doing his, "Oh, I'm so sorry, perhaps the pirates have been lying to you, Usopp's lying to you." It does, and then Nami goes, "Yes, I'm upset, and can't believe I'm working with it." It does hit this very similar area that starts to become a little bit too, can we get somebody to, change it up a bit? And again, you don't have to be that all the time, but certainly if Nami had been a little
human
bit,
level of emotion,
if Nami had at least been more, jab him, elbow you in the side, oh, you stupid pirate, or whatever, and then she becomes quiet and intense because Arlong is now involved.
Yeah.
Then it gives you a place to plateau and peaks and valleys to hit.
Because right now, in the anime manga, you had that. Nami she was a little bit reserved, but she was more private, I guess. But she had some emotion, and then once we hit Arlong, she did switch a little bit.
Especially because I always got the feeling she was very playful about her actual job, because she knew she was good at it and she enjoyed it, even though she didn't enjoy doing it for Arlong.
Yeah. And so whenever we hit Arlong and the reveal happens, she did change her personality a little bit to where she was a little bit more maniacal and not maniacal maybe, but sinister in her way. But
calculating.
This one, but this one it's here's Nami before, here's Nami after the reveal.
I will say, at least when speaking about the sinister, they did do that a little bit better.
They did it with dialogue.
With dialogue, and I will at least say, to me, the actress did give just a bit more of that when she was, especially when she's collecting the money and she had the I don't give a damn kind of vibe. But in comparison to what she had been, it could have been a much more obvious and intense change, as opposed to just feeling like, oh well, now she's just upset. So
which again, and just to like reiterate
the
again,
criticisms.
We're criticizing, not saying we could do it better or anything, but also we don't know to what extent this is the actor and the director or the producer or whoever had a say in whatever's going on. So
I still mad props to the cat, and I keep saying it because anybody who is watching this, I don't want anybody to think that they're like, they're hating. Actually, I'm loving this far more than I thought I would.
And again, I can see why people online are saying this is the best live action Netflix.
Adaptation.
Yeah, this, and it does set a standard that I hope more people will continue. Is to allow the creator input. Don't give in to just the typical demands of Hollywood. You know, many of these actors, just doing a quick IMDb search, do not have a lot of big name stuff on them, and they're doing phenomenal. And it's showing. Yes, take chances with unknown, or I say unknown. I just mean smaller known,
not big,
smaller screen mode.
Yeah, don't and let the product speak for itself. Don't if you're trying to get people into your movie, just so we have to have a big name person to get butts in seats.
Yeah.
This is what you miss. This is what you
in your own work.
And this is what you miss out on. You miss out on new actors wowing you. You miss out on people being able to be the next chameleon who can put on the mask and change who they are. So yeah.
That being said, I mean, is the show perfect? No. Is it still fun and great in its own way? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm loving it so far. Yeah. I was nervous. When I first heard. I feel like we should be saving this for like the last, that final review thing, but just real quick, I was nervous. Nervousness was unfounded because it's great.
Yes.
But anyway, on to the finale, I suppose.
Indeed. You are technically asked people to comment down below, so I don't know if there's anything else.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I think that was a good...
Yeah. So, all right, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.